milk, and of course the water filtration bottle.
And Ted, just to answer your question really quickly, he's asking about dairy-free, gluten-free. He's got a lot of allergies. Check hsn.com or go to the Wise website, and they will have options for you if you're allergic to a lot of the things that people are allergic to.
Absolutely, Wise has thought of everything.
All right, the eggs. These things always sell out way before the end of the day. Oh, thanks, guys. Here's what we have here on hsn.com, so you can check out what we have from the Wise collection, which will be a lot. There's a lot of variety on there.
Yeah, more than you often see on air. You can check it online.
Yeah, a lot of custom picks, and that doesn't surprise us at all. This is always such a successful today's special. Excuse me, an item when we do it. So
let's talk about the powdered eggs, because these surprise me how fast they fly off the shelf. So if you're not familiar with powdered eggs, essentially all they are is eggs that need to be reactivated with water, and it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So I've got a cup of the powder, I've got a cup of the water. All I do is simply add the liquid, whisk it around a little bit, let the eggs come to the consistency they would be if I had cracked them fresh and whipped them around for a couple minutes. Once I have reconstituted the egg with water, the sky is the limit. I mean, I can use it to bake brownies, I can use it to bake corn muffins, I can use it to bake cookies, or I can scramble it up and eat it as eggs. And that's what I want to do quickly here to show you that they turn out like eggs. I mean, at first I was like, ooh, powdered eggs, really? But you know what? Here's the deal. You have been eating powdered eggs in places you didn't even know you were eating powdered eggs in the world.
Some of the nicest restaurants in the world.
Exactly. And that's just one of those restaurant secrets that exists in life, because guess what? They taste fabulous. So what I love that Wise is doing is bringing us the powdered eggs in that shelf-stable pouch with the ability to last up to 25 years. But what makes this a little bit different too is that they have also put a resealable top to this one. So once you open it, you're not gonna be able to get 25 years out of it, obviously. But what I like about it is, if I wanna open it and, you know, maybe make a big pile of eggs, and then maybe in a couple of weeks I need to, you know, make brownies and I don't have any eggs, or I wanna do something like that, the sky's the limit. Egg is a pure protein source. So no matter what you're using it for, it's there for you as protein. I mean, there are plenty of weeks in my house where we may have plenty of things in the cupboard, but it's really nothing that is a protein, or nothing's gonna fill me up. You can pick up a pack of the veggies. You can pick up the egg kit. You can pick up some fruit, and suddenly, no matter what's going on in your life, you have fruits, you have veggies, and you have eggs and protein.
And here's how you can do all this. I just want to point out, both the Today's Special and the eggs and our veggies and stuff all have 5 flex pays tonight. So if you want to get it home and try it, you can actually try a few bags, and if you don't like it, you can send it back in 30 days, and we'll refund your money. But with flex pay on the eggs, it's $27. With our Today's Special, I have to look, sorry, it's under $20 to test it out. Both have free shipping. Wonderful. I mean, this is the moment, because you don't know what's going to happen. It's 5 flex. So what's going to happen with your weather or your life in the next 5 months? You don't know. You really don't. It could be a whole lot of crazy stuff you thought would never happen in your life. Would I ever think I'd have to be that serious about a hurricane?
Right.
You betcha. Boy, I'll tell you, it was a shocker last year when we thought it was literally going to barrel down onto St. Petersburg.
There's no mess